Abortion is always coercive for the child in the womb. An unborn baby girl or boy has no say, no right to refusal, no means to protest, no veto power whatsoever concerning a procedure that violently tears that child's body to pieces and effectuates the kill by lethal injection or starvation by RU-46. In China, that coercion is extended by brute force to all women. Any mother caught without explicit government authorization to give birth is coerced to abort her baby. Since 1979, Mr. Speaker, brothers and sisters have been illegal in China as part of the barbaric one-child-per-couple policy. And for 30 years, the United Nations Population Fund has vigorously supported, funded, defended, promoted, and even celebrated these massive crimes against humanity. Under Presidents Reagan, Bush 1 and Bush, and even 1 year under President Clinton, UNFPA was barred from receiving U.S. funding because of their shameful support and co-management of China's forced abortion policy. My concern this morning is an amendment that had been printed in the record but not offered. At least it has not been offered at this setting. I expect we'll see it later. That would compel every American taxpayer to furnish $55 million to the UNFPA, an organization that unapologetically stood not with oppressed women, but with the oppressors of women, an organization that has made the Chinese killing machine more efficacious and lethal, an organization that has systematically whitewashed and defended these crimes against humanity. The UNFPA is not only an essential part of the planning and training of the Chinese cadres who run this anti-woman, anti-child program, but the UNFPA assists in the implementation of it in several counties as well. The uncontested facts are these. Any Chinese, Tibetan, or Uyghur mother without a birth-allowed certificate is forced to abort. All unwed moms are compelled to abort. And what can only be described as a search and destroy mission, disabled children are forcibly aborted as part of a nationwide eugenics program. Each day, family planning cadres impose huge, what they call compensation fees on any woman who lacks permission to give birth or evades detection, and many women have their children on the run. Ruinous fines from 1 to 10 times the combined annual salaries of both parents, plus jail, torture, property confiscation, loss of employment, loss of educational opportunities, housing and health care, are all weapons routinely employed by the so-called family planning cadres to ensure compliance with the one-child-per-couple policy. In denying U.S. funds to the UNFPA in 2008, Deputy Secretary of State John Negroponte wrote, and I quote, "China's birth limitation program retains harshly coercive elements in law and practice, including coercive abortion and involuntary sterilization." The number 2 at the State Department said it is illegal in almost all provinces for a single mom to bear a child. The State Department noted that Chinese law is, quote, "the foundation of its coercive policies and practices," and that the UNFPA comports with and adheres to that Chinese law. Mr. Speaker, the UNFPA-supported one-child-per-couple policy has led to the worst gender disparity in any nation in all of human history. Where are the missing girls in China? Dead, Mr. Speaker, murdered because they were female, systematically destroyed over 30 years by sex selection abortion. Today, there are as many as 100 million missing girls in China. Gendercide, the evil twin of genocide. The societal implications of the UNFPA-supported one-child-per-couple policy are absolutely staggering. According to the World Health Organization, about 500 Chinese women commit suicide every single day. China has become a magnet for sex trafficking, in large measure because of the missing girls. An estimated 40 million men won't be able to find wives by 2020 because for 30 years and counting, girls have suffered the ultimate gender discrimination sex selection abortion.